Good morning, class 11. In today's session, we will proceed further with the mole concept. In the last session, if you remember, I introduced you with the concept of mole, its definition, its meaning, and many more things we discussed. And in today's session, I'm going to proceed further with the calculation part. So here are some important points written in front of you, in which the first point that I have mentioned is the formula part. The formula we have already discussed in the last session. The formula of mole can be written in three terms. First is the terms of mass, second is in the terms of volume, and third in the terms of particles. As you can see here, I have written all the three formulas. First formula is weight, given weight upon atomic weight or molecular weight. Atomic weight or molecular weight I have mentioned here because if atom is given to you, then we will use atomic weight, and if molecule is given to you, then we will use molecular weight, which is equal to, again, number of moles is equal to given volume upon molar volume. Molar volume is equal to the volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas at STP. I hope you remember the value because we have discussed in the last session. It is equal to 22.4 liter or 22400 cc. And again, the third is the number of moles is equal to given number of particles upon Avogadro's number. And the particles can be ion, atom, molecule, electron, proton, neutron, anything. And Avogadro's number is represented as Na. I have written here. A is in the form of subscript, and the value of Na, which you have done in class 9 also, is 6.023 into 10 raised to the power 23. So here are these three important formulas. The calculation of moles will be based on these three formulas only. Now coming to the next point. The next point says 1 mole of any gas will weigh as its molar mass or molecular mass, which means 1 mole of any gas, X, Y, Z, whatever gas it is, the mass of that 1 mole of gas will always be equal to its molecular mass. Like if I say 1 mole of hydrogen gas, as you can see here, molecular mass of hydrogen gas is 2 gram. So 1 mole of hydrogen gas will be equals to 2 gram. And 1 mole of oxygen gas, O2, the mass of O2 is 32 grams. So 1 mole of O2 will be equal to 32 gram. And 1 mole of CO2, this I gave you as a question also, molecular mass of CO2 is 44 gram. So 1 mole of CO2 will be equal to 44 gram. So I hope this part is clear. That means 1 mole of any gas will weigh equal to its molar mass or molecular mass. And molar mass is not a new term. It is actually the mass occupied by 1 mole of any substance. So both are correlated. Now next point is 1 mole of any substance will always have a fixed number of entity or particle, which is equal to 6.023 into 10 raised to the power 23 particles. Okay, and these particles, again, it can be ion, it can be molecule, it can be atom, anything. Example, 1 mole of CO2 or H2O or ammonia or nitrogen gas, etc. Any gas or any molecule will always have total number of 6.023 into 10 raised to the power 23 molecules. So this is a fixed amount which 1 mole of any substance will occupy. Now coming to the next page. Next point is 1 mole of all the gas will occupy 22.4 liter at STP, which is equal to molar volume. This I have already discussed. If I have mentioned an example also here, 1 mole of CO2 will occupy the same volume as 1 mole of ammonia gas, which will be equal to 22.4 liter or 22400 cubic centimeter. So these are basically illustrations of those formulas only. I have written those formulas now in sentence form to make it more clear. Now I am coming to some simple questions To make it more clear, children, first question is find the volume of find the volume occupied by 0.2 moles of ammonia gas. Now this can be solved by two methods. The first method says the first method can be unitary method, like 1 mole of ammonia gas is occupying 22.4 liters. So 0.2 moles will occupy 22.4 into 0.2 moles. So this will give you the value. Otherwise, you can simply use the formula of mole. The formula of mole with respect to volume is equal to given volume upon 22.4 liter. Mole mentioned in the question is 0.2, which is equal to given volume upon 22.4. So what will be the value of the volume occupied by ammonia gas? It will be 0.2 into 22.4 liter, which will be equal to 4.48 liter as mentioned here. So children, I hope this question is clear. So very simple questions are based on mole concept. If the concept is clear to you, you can calculate or you can find out any value. Now the next part is find the number of molecules and atoms in 2 moles of HCl. Now in this question you can see that two types of particles are being asked. Molecules are also asked and atoms are also asked in 2 moles of HCl. Now first thing is to what you need to do is to find out that what is given to you, whether atom is given to you or molecule is given to you. So in the question you have to find out the number of molecules and atoms in 2 moles of HCl, and we all know that HCl is a compound or it is a molecule. Now in this case, when you have to find out the total number of molecules in HCl, you simply have to multiply it with the Avogadro's number. The number of moles will be multiplied with Avogadro's number according to the formula. The formula says number of mole is equal to given molecules upon Avogadro's number. So I've written the formula directly here and substituted the values and got the answer, that is 12 into 10 raised to the power 23. In this case I have used 6 into 10 raised to the power 23 instead of 6.023 into 10 raised to the power 23. So children, in your calculation part, you can use 6 instead of 6.023 to make your calculation easy if you're finding it difficult. Otherwise, you can substitute the complete value, that is 6.023. Now, I hope molecule is clear because it is simple. Now, when you have to find out the total number of atoms, first of all, what you need to do is to find out the number of atoms present in one molecule of HCl. You can see here that HCl is a molecule which is made up of 2 atoms, one hydrogen atom and one chlorine atom. So total number of atoms present in one molecule of HCl is equal to 2 here. So obviously to find out the total number of atoms, the molecule will be first multiplied with 2 here in this case. So here to find the total number of atoms, what I have done, I have multiplied the molecules calculated in the first case with the number of atom. If one molecule is having 2 atoms, so obviously 12 into 10 raised to the power 23 molecules will be multiplied by 2 in order to obtain the total number of atoms in 2 moles of HCl. So this is how we find out the atoms and molecules. I'll give you some more practice questions and we'll discuss also with you. So children, see this video and let me know if you face any problem regarding the solution part or the formula part. Thank you children. Have a nice day.